Here's a quick message for February. Our market is heating back up and we are feeling generally very optimistic for this year. So if you've been worrying, just watch the numbers. You'll see lots of sales are happening on the board and more listings. So check out the email below for all the things that I'm going to say in this video if you don't want to watch the whole video. So a couple of things on the calendar. I'm going to continue doing consistent training twice a month on a Monday night. So that will be the second and the fourth Monday of every month at 6 p.m. So the next one that's coming up on the 13th, we'll just be revisiting the new Oregon Realtor forms. Thank you for everyone who attended my last session, and we did not get through all their specialty addendums because there are so many of them. We're going to revisit that topic and go over the specialty addendums that are going to be available. The forms are actually coming out on February 22nd, and we might start seeing some of those coming across our desk. I don't plan on implementing them necessarily or making you all switch over, but I just think we need to be aware of them as they do start being used within the industry. Also, just a reminder, we always have our office meeting every Thursday morning at 8:30 a.m. until 9:30, often followed by the realtor tour. That only gets canceled if there's no houses on the tour. Our meeting will still always happen, but sometimes the realtor tour gets canceled. So keep that on the top of your mind and join if you can. There's lots of great information there, marketing wise, and then things to watch for just in the industry and networking. Another thing, Harcourts is doing their year-end awards thing. It's actually taking place in Nashville, Tennessee for those who are going to their annual conference. I am not going and Karina's not going, but we are going to host an in-office party where we'll tune in with them simultaneously with their Zoom broadcast, I guess, of the awards, and they'll be going over the awards for the entire year. So we'll just have a little party in our office, and that is going to be Tuesday, February 28th at 6 p.m. in our office. Roughly lasts like an hour and a half, and just a nice, fun, casual time to get together, have a good time, some beverages, and whatnot. Lots of forms training is, I would say, the hot topic that's out right now. And so I've loaded in quite a few links into this email if you want to go take your own individual form training. So OAR, Oregon Association of Realtors, has what I put on there is a link to their website for their training calendar. And they've got a consistent thing like every Friday at 10 a.m. They're doing a 1-hour webinar on many different topics. The one thing I want you to key into is you can look at their calendar, but if you want to register, you have to have your NRDS number, which is your National Realtor Database System number, in order to actually register for any classes. And then you need it again to get into the webinar. So if you don't have that or don't know how to find it, just reach out to me. I have looked up everybody's numbers, and so I have them available, and I can shoot that to you if you need that number. And then a link to MVAR, which is the Mid-Valley Association of Realtors. We have a link to all the education they have available coming up. Again, a lot of it is on forms because that's just the hot topic right now with this new set of forms coming out. Last thing, I have put on there a little link to a 1-hour presentation that Ben Brady did. If you recall, he is our, I don't know what his technical title is, but for Harcourts North America, he's one of the owners and executive officers. And so he did a video just about goal setting and kicking off your year. And then there's a link in there to the Harcourts goal setting program, business plan, and it is kind of intimidating and really robust, but it might be fun to look at to just get an idea of how some people do business planning. There's many other methods out there that are much more simple, which might be the route I would prefer to go, but it would be good for you to just look at it and don't be intimidated. Just let it spur on some creativity and new thoughts, maybe for something you hadn't thought about on how to approach your business. Okay, those are my key points for February, and I hope that I see you soon. And just remember, you can always reach out to me via email or text. Anything that you need, reach out.